Hey, welcome to another episode of Out in the Barn with Charles Hatcher. For those of you keeping up with this is episode 5. It's been crazy how it's already been 5 weeks, but I guess time flies when you're having fun. So today I want to do more interactive stuff instead of me just doing more storytelling. I do love that, but I love doing the interactions with you all and you all submitting questions. And it gets me off some of some of these questions get me off the farm, talking farm all the time, which it's a good thing to kind of unplug from that every now and then. So, gonna go over some questions and answer those for you and have some fun with it. So, our first question is from Kelly_Ray90. She asks, if you weren't a dairy farmer, what would your dream job be? Well, if we're going to go like hypothetical, we're dreaming, shooting for the stars, like my all-time thing to do, want to be is either a lead guitarist for a classic rock band or a NASCAR driver. That's like my two things that I would love to do whenever I grow up. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve either one of those things at this moment. But yeah, that's my dream, like fantasy stuff. I have been a high school FFA ag teacher for 4 years while farming, and this is my 10th year of coaching football. So if we're talking, kind of obtainable job besides farming, if I wasn't dairy farming, I'd say probably teaching and coaching in some shape, form, or fashion. But I'm not going to give up on my dreams between NASCAR and being a rock star. So, but thank you for that question. Next question is Carrie M. Bradrick asks, thinking about a visit there in December, what do visits look like that time of the year? Well, Christmas and the holidays are my favorite time of the year. I just love that part of the year and the gatherings and whatnot. But here in Middle Tennessee, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get here during that time. It could be 7 degrees or 70 degrees in December. So the weather is kind of unpredictable during that time of the year. There are many things to do here in Middle Tennessee and in our area. Another one I highly recommend is going to the Opryland Hotel in Nashville. We make a family yearly tradition for doing that, going to see Christmas lights. It's an awesome spectacle, is seeing those Christmas lights at the Opryland Hotel. And then, you've got to, there's good eating here in town and plenty of things to do and shop around. So, but yeah, visits are always good. I'm always biased because I think Tennessee's one of the best states there is, and there's a lot to do here in Middle Tennessee. So, that's when we'll have Hatcher Family Dairy Eggnog. So maybe you can drink some of that, Carrie, while you're here. Look forward to maybe seeing you. Haley Layton, 18, asks, "What is it like having a little one now? Also, he looks just like you." Well, I think there might be some resistance to that, saying that he looks like me, because the entire Hatcher family thinks he looks like Mary Morgan and her side of the family. So, but they're changing. He's changing as he keeps continuing to grow and get bigger. And what's it like having one? It's a game changer. There's the days of just running out the door, going somewhere are long over. It's an event. Mary Morgan can attest to that. She does most of the packing and the supply wrangling, and even if you're just going somewhere for just 30 minutes, you've got to pack like you're going on a desert island because you got a little guy now. So, but we have fun. We always joke around, what did we do before him, with all of our time? But it's a blast, and it's a game-changing thing, and looking forward to him growing up and being involved here. So, but we do have to carve out scheduling for him now. So it's not just about us anymore. Pilot.nutritionist asks, I bet you exercise. Have you ever tracked to see how many miles in a day? I do love exercising. I make a conscious effort to do that I try to do it 3 times a week. That's my weekly routine. It's more mental therapeutic for me than anything. And then I always love exercising and that last rep of your workout, getting to that point and you're sweating and tired, but the feeling is awesome that the reward after that. So I do have an Apple Watch and I track that. I usually get anywhere between 15 to 20,000 steps a day, typically on average, and more than that on busy days, especially this time of year when the days are really long because we go from daylight to dark. So, but exercise is very important for me, mentally and physically. So as I'm getting older, it's harder to keep the weight off, as they say. Brandy underscore 92 says, not a question, but we need y'all's products in Cannon County. That might be the best county in Tennessee. The name Cannon, that's after our son. So we just recently went there on a little afternoon getaway. We do have some products there in Cannon County, believe it or not. Brandy, you need to go to Short Mountain Cultures there, close to Woodbury, and they carry our products there. So you might be surprised and might not know that, so check that out for sure. Lila underscore Dino asks, what is your favorite thing to do on the farm? Oh, man. I think my favorite thing is planting or harvesting a crop. That's always pretty cool. There's different facets and elements to the dairy operation here, and it's hard to pick one, but I always like planting something and then seeing the end result of your hard work paying off with a good harvest, and then that in turn goes towards the animals, and then they eat that. So I think planting and harvesting and then walking out in the field to see it when it starts germinating and coming up, that's always pretty cool to me. So, but it's hard to pin down one favorite thing. Whitney Bayer 3 asks, how many times do you have to milk the cows and what time? So here at our operation, every dairy operation is different, but we milk 2 times a day every 12 hours. So we do about 4 a.m. and 4 p.m., and it takes about 3 hours to milk our 92 cows right now. So you got 6 hours, 7 hours a day, no matter what, 7 days a week in milking those cows. So there's 14 milkings a week. We try to evenly divide that up between 3 of us. That way it's not overbearing on one person in particular. So, but that's a great question. Susie's in Jim asks, would you ever start a YouTube channel? Absolutely, and I hope that that's coming in the near future. Our production company here, which is Mary Morgan, she's a one-woman show, but that's definitely something that we want to fire up in the near future and tackle that one. But I'd love to do that, absolutely. So, last one here is Mary S5551 asks, do you have a favorite NASCAR driver? I love NASCAR, been a lifelong NASCAR fan. I've been to Charlotte, Atlanta, Bristol, Indianapolis to see those races. I had a relative that raced at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway many years ago. I used to go there when I was a little boy, and I always loved the smell and the sound and the speed of the cars. And and asked, do I have a favorite NASCAR driver? I don't have a current one. I keep up with it every week. It drives Mary Morgan nuts because I always turn it on every weekend. But I did have a favorite driver, Rusty Wallace, and he's since retired. But I'm a big fan of the sport. Always keep up with it and watch it every weekend. So, but big time NASCAR fan, and it's come here to Nashville now to the Super Speedway every year, which is exciting. So, but these are great questions from you all. I really appreciate y'all engaging and take 10 minutes out of your busy work week to watch these little videos as we continue to move forward with that, maybe get bigger with it. So. Y'all have a great work week. Thank you so much for watching and submitting questions, and we look forward to talking to you soon, and see you later.